Hey everyone, Mac and Jenny here with another episode detailing life aboard our 37-foot sailboat Maya. This video is part of an ongoing series covering our 3,000-mile trip through southeast Alaska from our home port of Anacortes, Washington. In the previous 5 videos, we traveled up through British Columbia's Inside Passage and explored several small towns in southeast Alaska, also visiting some epic anchorages deep in the wilderness. In this video, we run into a major navigational decision which will affect the rest of our time in Alaska. We also come across a bunch of wildlife, both on land and at sea. All that and more in this episode. So jumping back into the story, we are in Petersburg, Alaska, after attempting to see the LeConte Glacier the day before. After a quick night at dock in Petersburg, we left, first stopping in Thomas Bay, followed by Portage Bay, which we covered in 2 days. Okay, we're circling to find exactly the right spot for this another shrimp drop here. Alright, let's hope we get something. Okay, we're also gonna drop the crab pot too. We're going all out at this anchorage. All right, it's the morning. We're just leaving, and we are going to go pick up our 2 crab pots. There's 1, 2, and then a shrimp pot far off in the distance. We've got our little pulley thing set up.
This guy.
He is huge.
Mongo crab.
All right, so we've got 1 crab, and now we're just coming up to our shrimp pot. I'm gonna pull that. Hopefully we got some tasty prawn in there. All right.
Yeah.
Let 2 crab pots soak overnight here in Portage Bay, and we woke up and they were gone. Current ripped them out. Huge current here, lots of kelp. So we're just on our way out of the bay. We just said screw it, whatever. But we found 1. So Jenny is out there right now picking up the lone one. I think crab pot number 2 is a lost cause, unfortunately, but at least we caught 1. Upon leaving Portage Bay, we had a major navigational decision to make. We were ultimately bound for Sitka to rendezvous with family in about a week's time. Going north would allow us to see Tracy Arm and Ford's Terror, 2 incredibly scenic glacial fjords, while going west towards Baranof Island promised hot springs and a much more direct route towards Sitka. Now, so far on this trip, our navigational decisions have been pretty straightforward. We've always been headed north, so the path was more or less clear. But now, with about 5 weeks of time left in Alaska, we were starting to think about the voyage back south towards Washington. Up until this point in the trip, on days that we did travel, we were averaging 34 miles a day, which works out to over 6 hours of motoring each day. And after 1,100 miles, we had seen and experienced a lot. But after 40 days and a sprint through British Columbia, we were a little tired of the pace and wanted to slow down a bit in order to enjoy more time at quiet remote anchorages, which is really one of our favorite parts about cruising. So because of that, we chose to head west through Frederick Sound towards Baranof Island, first stopping in Cannery Cove on Admiralty Island. And while it was a tough decision to skip the famous glacial fjords, after deciding to go west, we were almost instantly rewarded with non-stop wildlife show. Wow.
Whoa. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
Tell me you got that.
Well, hurry on sundown, see what tomorrow brings.
That was amazing. Holy
Hurry on
cow.
sundown, see what tomorrow brings. Well, I may bring
Okay, so on this trip, you know, we've probably shared a bay with like one other boat, you know, a couple nights here and there. All of a sudden we're coming into Cannery Cove and there are 8.
And
Another one coming in. It's like, this must be the place, so it must be pretty cool. So we're gonna go hang out with the cool kids.
any old thing. Look into your mind's eye, see what you can see. Look into your mind's eye, see what you can see. There's hundreds of people like you and me. Oh, hurry on sundown, hurry on sundown. Oh, hurry on sundown, hurry on sundown.
Okay, we're having our first real layover day here in Cannery Cove. And you can see behind me there's just this awesome bowl filled with snow, waterfalls, and then we just saw a bear on shore. Awesome to just be able to sit here and watch him from the comfort of home. And yeah, we're just enjoying the scenery and just, you know, not traveling today. Just so nice just being able to stay in one place for a little bit and not moving the boat. Yeah, let's take a look what's going on downstairs. Yeah, so Mac is hard at work doing a little editing.
Yep.
Disco in her spot. We've got a nice fire going here. It's nice and cozy in here. Yeah, and then I've been using the sourdough starter and got something cooking here in the oven. Some nice apple muffins. Yum. Yeah, so just enjoying a nice day at anchor.
All right, we're using that shrimp. Oh yeah, pasta and fresh bread.
Zucchini noodles. Bon appetit.
Okay, so we are leaving Ibeke Bay now. It was a really nice layover day. I think we both really needed a little day to just kind of chill out, not run the boat or anything. So really a nice day, nice evening. And now we are headed to Red Bluff Bay, which is supposed to be very scenic. So kind of a longer day. We've got about 40 miles I think we got to cover. Hopefully we'll catch some, you know, tide current and we'll get there a little faster, but Anyways, yeah, onwards and upwards.
Sundown, see what tomorrow brings. Hurry on, sundown, see what tomorrow brings. Well, it may bring more, any old thing. Look into your mind's eye, see what you can see. Look into your mind's eye, see what you can see. There's hundreds of people around you and me. Hurry on, sundown. Hurry on, sundown. Oh, hurry on, sundown. Hurry on, sundown.
Entering Grande, very pretty little entrance. But it's supposed to look really very scenic in there, so we're checking it out. You want to throw that? And so this is one example of cruising in Alaska, and that is the charts are not always totally accurate. As you can see, we are in 80, almost 90 feet of water, and it says that we're in 0. So there are places that are just kind of uncharted. You have to use your your instruments and senses to safely navigate. So just something kind of interesting, something to expect if you're going to be cruising in Alaska. Okay, so that's a good place to stop for now. Join us next episode as we really get to know Baranof Island and its local residents. Looking around, there are 6 bears within sight right now. We also get a chance to warm up in the most amazing natural hot springs. All that and more coming up next. Also a reminder that we have an online store at cruisingmaya.com. We have special edition Southeast Alaska t-shirts available, hoodies, and as well as some really nice Cruising Maya hats with our logo on the front and even a little disco face on the back. If you want to support us and the making of these videos, the best way to do that is by shopping in our store. A sincere thank you to everyone who's made purchases so far. We truly feel and appreciate your support. And lastly, we would totally appreciate you hitting the like button if you enjoyed the video. We're really trying to grow this channel, so if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and consider subscribing to our channel. It's free and it really helps us out. Okay, that's it for now. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we hope to see you here next time. Cheers.
Very good, wait.